Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got ideas today from the Modern King.
He left.
Well, honey, you told him to.
But he's not supposed to do it. He's supposed to change the way he feels and then do what I want. What the f is wrong with men?
Okay, babe, I just need my sunglasses.
No, what you need is a treadmill.
Excuse me, don't f***ing talk to me like that, my Are you good? I got people praying for me for real, so don't test that.
You need more of those.
Yeah, I know I do.
Let's bring all the churches together.
Bring all the churches together. You have no idea who Romeo is.
You ain't Juliet, my friend.
Yeah, I am. Don't talk to me like
You
that.
look like Julio.
My dad's name is Julio.
I can't take you on a date? Why? Oh, okay, no worries. It would work.
You already?
It would work.
Already?
What?
That's
You're a nobody. He barely came up to you and said hi, and you said no. You're a nobody.
Who's this? I have no idea what this girl is.
Damn, that man almost hit 2 doors and ended up hitting one at the end.
There are 5 dangerous women to avoid in your life. 1, a woman who surrounds herself with many men and calls them friends is a cheat and a pathological liar. Those men are your replacement, so avoid them. 2, a woman who wants you for your money brings no value to anything. She's a financial vampire and a parasite. 3, a woman who doesn't take instructions or corrections or direction is not that woman that you should be around. It's a two-way street. It's a balance. It's a give and take. That's what a healthy relationship is. Avoid her like COVID. 4, an angry, unhappy woman who gives you no peace, you must avoid. Also,
100%.
if she's chaotic and never on time, she's showing she values nothing but her own time. 5, a woman who constantly disrespects you. She doesn't belong in your life. Walk away. Pack up her in a garbage bag and put it on the street.
My man. The time I kicked these girls out of on the freeway because they canceled in the car. Oh, canceled in my car.
Yeah, y'all just canceled.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Keep going.
Keep going.
Do I choose it again? Sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. It's not easy to cancel your ride with just a touch of a button. There's quite a few buttons to trigger.
You gotta do something. You gotta do something.
Do I just do confirm pickup here?
Well, I have to go pick somebody else up.
What?
No, that's what it was.
Please keep
Y'all
going.
just canceled it. Like, I already accepted somebody else's, and I can't just, like, cancel that.
What? No. What?
Someone else is on their way to pick you up. You gotta get out. I'm sorry.
Here? Are you kidding?
I'm dead serious.
I didn't
Are you
even
serious?
mean to cancel it.
I'm sorry. Y'all gotta get out.
What? Oh god.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Not sure what they expected, but they've clearly never been told no, since they thought they could do that, and he would tolerate it.
If a man texts me and I'm on my way to do any type of woman maintenance, hair, nails, lashes, wax, and I tell you what I'm doing and you don't offer to pay or you just don't send no money, you can really go to hell. And you can really lose my number because
I lost it. I lost it. I lost your number.
I don't remember
Just
your name.
like you done lost your mind. Where is this entitlement coming from? We're not married, we're just dating. And because you mentioned something, I have to off. Still mitigating gall.
I'm with you on this one, bro.
This is my money. We're not married. This is my money. I don't have to share my money with you.
You're right, bro. You're
Keep
right.
that same
It is
energy
our
if that's
money.
the case, because when you say, hey, what you doing? I'm like, no. If you don't offer to come over and lose my number.
The entitlement comes from the terrible advice they give each other. They think a man should financially support them, as if they were their father. Yet I'm sure if a man asked them to do something, like cook a meal, they would get angry about it.
There are more studies on male baldness than on endometriosis? No, not even close. When you look up endometriosis studies on PubMed, the largest online medical database in the world, you get over 19,000 studies, which is more than 3 times the amount of studies for male baldness. Also, breast cancer gets over $540 million a year in funding, which is more than 5 times the amount of funding that prostate cancer gets. Not only are you wrong trying to paint women as some kind of victim in our country, but even if you were right, then why wouldn't more female doctors and female scientists conduct more studies so you could equal things out? It's almost like you do need men, and this sounds like a skill issue. That's so tough.
What are our husbands doing? Okay, I have to see it the other way.
So it's
Leave the men alone.
30 by 27.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing? I thought you were taking them on a walk.
Kind of. Don't worry about it.
No, but honestly, I thought you were going on a walk.
You said go outside.
Why is everything always again with these two?
Everyone else is like chilling, taking a nap.
Are they gonna play what I think they're gonna play with the kids?
Do you have any idea? And then it's like a chalk. You think they're gonna paint something on the sidewalk?
Yep.
Are you
they're gonna do
painting
it.
something?
They're doing it. They're playing skee ball with the kids.
Okay. What in the world? A line? Oh, that looks like a 2. You're so right.
0-0.
I knew it.
Nice. Go Red! Oh.
That's
So
a
what?
lot. Go. Stop.
Stop. You do it.
You're gonna
bump
They're gonna collide.
Men have taken the very serious issue
Don't collide your kids, you idiots.
of mental health and have
Good
personalized
job.
it just to them.
It's almost like mental health is a personal thing. But go on.
Men are not the only ones who struggle with mental health issues.
And now we're stating the obvious. For what reason?
In fact, it doesn't even predominantly affect men. Women struggle with a variety of different mental health struggles as well. And why do we have a designated men's mental health month, but we don't have a designated women's mental health month?
Oh, that's just awkward. Because it's almost like if a person had actually taken 10 seconds to look something up, they would actually have discovered that Women's Mental Health Awareness Month actually occurs in May.
It's because men wanted to capitalize on something because they're not generally oppressed in our society because they're men.
Oh, here we go.
And so they took mental health as an opportunity to make it seem like they are facing similar levels of oppression.
I still have yet to hear how any modern woman in the Western world is actually oppressed. I won't hold my breath.
Because if it's one thing about the modern man, they love a victim complex. They love to play victim.
Ironically, that statement is coming from someone who is trying to convince others that they're oppressed.
I am all for the recognition of mental health, but you have to ask yourself why the men wanted to separate the issue to seem like they're the only ones affected by mental health. So happy Mental Health
We didn't create the holiday, lady.
Month to everyone who struggles.
Yes, indeed. And I would like to take this opportunity to encourage everyone to always research things before posting about them.
Making Father's Day about themselves wasn't enough. They need to make men's mental health about them too. The reason why she avoids looking things up before posting about them is because then she wouldn't have anything to complain about.
Michael, hypothetical situation. If I died in a foreign country, let's choose Jerusalem, just because. If I died in Jerusalem and it costs $30,000 to ship me home, or $500 to bury me there, what would you choose?
You're staying there.
I would pay $30,000 to ship you home.
You would? I'm shocked by that. Why would you pay the $30,000 over the $500?
Well, about 2,000 years ago, a man died in Jerusalem, and then 3 days later, he rose from the dead. I can't take that chance.
Michael,
I'm seeking child support and back pay from this man.
Okay, just straightforward. That's what I like. Just get right into it. How old is the child?
The child is now 3 years old.
3 years old.
And I have not received any child support.
In 3 years?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Sir, is there a reason you haven't given her any child support in the past 3 years?
Yes, ma'am, there is.
What is that?
We've been discussing the paternity obligation.
Okay.
Under the circumstances, I don't think I was the only person having a fling with Rocky at the time that she and I had that time together. And,
Excuse me? Are you implying something?
Well, what I'm trying to say is that I understand that you may have been seeing some other people in addition to me. And the reason that I haven't provided
Well, those are rumors.
I understand that. I understand that. But you haven't complied with my request for DNA test either. And that's my key, is that if I have an obligation, I like to make sure it is my obligation and not the obligation of some other father.
Well, maybe you should have been obligated to your wife whenever you were having an affair with me.
You're right about that.
So you are admitting that you're married?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I've told her. I've told her that we had this fling.
You didn't tell me you were married until after.
That's correct. That's correct. I did not tell you.
I'm sorry, I won't disrupt you guys anymore. Go ahead.
So, from my perspective, Your Honor, I certainly understand the situation. I'm not trying to be hard-hearted, so to speak, about this.
There's so many more good fathers out there than deadbeats. But women love to paint this light that men are just pure deadbeats. Every man wants to leave their child or whatever it is. Or you see a man like this, he just wants to make sure it's his. I think every man just wants to make sure it's theirs. And they'd be more than willing to help take care of it. Especially if they actually get to be in the kids' lives instead of just being used as tools against us. Yeah. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time.